Malaysia's ex-leader, Najib was found guilty on Tuesday in his first trial over the multi-billion-dollar 1MDB scandal, 2 years after the fraud contributed to the downfall of his long-ruling government. Take a look. The former prime minister could now face decades in jail after being convicted on all charges in the case related to the looting of Sovereign Wealth Fund 1 Malaysia Development Berhad, or 1MDB. Billions of dollars were stolen from the investment vehicle and spent on everything from high-end real estate to pricey art, while investment bank Goldman Sachs also became embroiled in this scandal. Anger at the looting played a large part in the shock loss of Najib's long-ruling coalition in elections in 2018, and he was arrested and hit with dozens of charges following his defeat. About 16 months after it began, the Kuala Lumpur High Court delivered a verdict in Najib's first trial, which centered on the transfer of 42 million ringgit from a former 1MDB unit, SRC International, into his accounts. Najib had vehemently denied wrongdoing, but Judge Muhammad Dazlan Muhammad Ghazali took apart all the arguments put forward by his defense and found him guilty on the 7 charges he faced. The charges were 1 of abuse of power, 3 of criminal breach of trust, and 3 of money laundering. The counts of abuse of power and criminal breach of trust are punishable by up to 20 years in jail each, while the money laundering charges are punishable by up to 15 years each. Sentencing was not handed down straight away. The 67-year-old will likely appeal, and he may not be sent to jail immediately. If his conviction is upheld, he will be barred from political office for several years. Najib had insisted he was ignorant of the transactions. The defense team portrayed Najib as a victim and instead sought to paint financier Lau Taik Jo, a key figure in the scandal, who has been charged in the U.S. and Malaysia as the mastermind. Lau, whose whereabouts are unknown, maintains his innocence.
Good luck.